You know what? Hey, look, yeah, that's funny. Cause look, that's funny. That's funny because actually, I actually listened to one song and it had like a little low growls. My dog was laying right here asleep, and then all of a sudden, my dog woke up like, "The hell?" He woke up looking at me like, "What the hell you listening to?"
Hold on.
You can tell because she had that little smirk. He was her ear, one side of her ear is cocked to the side here. It went straight up.
Can you still hear us?
Watch out!
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good evening, everyone.
Coming to you live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a bunch of fucking idiots.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 39 of the Backstage Podcast. We're back from getting cigarettes and milk. Most of us, it's the milk part. The cigarettes is all on Gnome as he hits a vape. Oh, he quit, finally. We hope you guys didn't miss us too much. We've been away kind of doing some stuff, getting things together. I am one of the many hosts here, gunkPunk's. I'm going to go from my left to right as I see it, and as you, the viewers at home, are seeing it. Directly to my left, we have Nomatar.
Hi.
To my right, we have our special guest this week, Mr. Henry Milton.
How y'all doing?
Directly below Gnome, we have Kl7ch.
Clutch.
He waves a little bit.
When that happened, I had just pulled the stream up, so it was like I waited for the replay. I was like, "Wait, what's going on?"
And then directly below me,
you that little kind of way.
Directly below me, acting crazy on camera, we have none other than the Baloney Man.
The Baloney Man.
Do you believe in the Baloney Man?
Dude, my asshole is so fucking chapped from this cold ass wind.
I bet it is.
Mm-hmm. And then directly below Henry, we have Miss DaddiLlama.
Hello.
And so we're happy to be back, everyone. We have done a few different things with the podcast.
It's
moving. So we've kind of changed a few things, done some new stuff. But there's one thing I want to draw everyone's attention to real quick. If you've noticed in the comments section here on Facebook, as well as in the description, there's a link. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our own merch. So I'm going to pull this link, this website up real quick, and I'm going to full screen it so you guys can see. If you head over to tpublic.com and search gunkPunk's Backstage Podcast, we have all... Huh?
They're on sale right now.
They are on sale. You can get any of these designs that you see here. We've got the old-fashioned cowboy design that the Baloney Man made for us. We've got the metal logo design right here.
Still
and then
read it. Still 0 out of 10. I can still.
Yeah, I know. I can't get any more indecipherable than that. I probably could, but that's gonna be a lot of viruses and I'm probably gonna get a dick or two in there.
But so we've got quite a few different things you can get. We've even got, as you all know, what happened at the very first episode of this entire podcast, my slip up on trying to end the podcast about talking about YouTube. So of course we had to put it on a t-shirt. So you can get that here. We've got the picture of Gnome trying to slurp his drink. That was intensified in the YouTube video.
I successfully did that.
Sir, it was very quiet. I had to increase the volume, okay?
I didn't have a good mic then.
Successful meme.
That's on you.
I didn't have a good... I'm going to fuck you.
We've got the Backstage Pass itself, the t-shirt design. We've got our logo. You can also buy our old logo on a t-shirt. You can get them on t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, sweatshirts. You can get kids stuff. You can get home goods. You want a pillow?
Fucking phone cases. You name it.
You want a pillow with Gnome's face on it? Right there, $20.
Yeah,
you want to put that on a phone case and put it as close to your dick as possible? You can fucking do it.
Yeah, you want it on a phone case? Check this out. You can go over here and click on phone case. Boom. You don't have an iPhone 15? Let's say you got a Galaxy S9. You can get it.
There's not a lot of options.
There's they clearly support more iPhone than they do Android, but it's there. So definitely click on the link that's in the chat right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will include the link in the description.
And shut the fuck up in advance.
I mean, yeah.
I got fucking woolly ass neckbeard shit going. I look like someone's cactus that they neglected.
So, where's the fedora?
Oh,
You almost look like my ball sack after a couple days of not taking care of it.
I did get my new hat that I was going to wear to work, but it's got one of the bands on the back that'll just rub my fucking forehead raw. Defund the HOA.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I need that hat.
You heard it first here from the Baloney Man.
You want this one?
So, yeah, definitely go check out our TeePublic store. Get you a T-shirt. Get you a pillow. Get Gnome's face on a poster. Put it on your wall. Whatever you decide, it's all right there in that link. If you're watching,
it's 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed not to get you laid. Just a fair warning.
I'm thinking about making the one of the man of the people of me standing like back.
Oh yes, yeah, we need that.
I still have it. I'll just crop myself out and like put it in a weird environment. I'll put it in a van down by the river.
There you go. All right. So usually you all are used to us doing the order of everything in a certain way. That's gone. Everything
It's fucked now.
Yep.
Congratulations, it's your fault.
It's all your fault. Not really. It's my fault. Let's be real. I made the changes. So we're going to start with the one thing that, most people are like, is it over yet? And that's going to be our music news.
Who updated my status?
I thought he was talking.
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that.
You're welcome.
Fucking
All right.
Cindy.
So tonight we're going to start with the music news. We've only got one article we're going to talk about. And this is one that I've kind of seen here and there. And when I was looking through Loudwire just a moment ago, I found the article for it. Those of you who know Sublime, for the longest time since the original singer passed away, they had Rome that would sit in with them. However, it looks like, according to this article from Loudwire.com, the title of the article is Surviving Members of Sublime to Play Benefit Show with Bradley Nowell's son, Jacob. So
I'll give it a listen.
Oh, yeah. It looks like the surviving members, bassist Eric Wilson, drummer Bud Gaw, will team up with Jacob Nowell, son of their late band leader Bradley Nowell, to play a special benefit for Bad Brains vocalist HR. Hell yeah.
Oh, what's going on with him?
No idea. We'll have to look that
Oh,
up.
shit. He's going under brain surgery. I just see that read more down there.
Damn.
He's literally got bad brain.
I mean,
You
I'm
couldn't
sorry.
resist.
The joke
he was smart on
there.
he's smart on the name. He could see the future.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'll tell you right now, like, I don't give a shit who you are, how famous you are. Like, when fucking Matthew Perry died, it was like 5 minutes and I made a joke.
Dude, I don't know if you missed out on the meme storm I threw at the page.
I probably did.
Yeah.
It was
But-
a
So
lot of
definitely,
Matthew Perry memes.
definitely something worth checking into, kind of listen to it, see how it sounds. See if he's got a similar sound to his dad. I mean, that would be really sick.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck is what?
I was going to be supportive and watch the pod on my phone so I could also see the chat. And a stupid Temu ad came up, but I got a one-piece hygienic butt-out field dressing tool for a deer. I don't know if it'll show up here.
What in the... Okay. Anyways, so...
That's a sex toy.
There we go.
Did you just say that's a sex toy?
That's a sex toy. That's not for
That's-
deer.
That's
All
for
right.
gaping.
You got to break Henry before we've even gotten fully into this. All right.
That's how it goes.
So our...
Jesus, fuck my ass, dude. Sorry.
With the
we're gonna
deer
go. We're gonna
caper.
go ahead and swap over to our next segment here.
It's the
Yeah. My finger's almost. Hey, my finger's this close to being on the exit button.
No.
I've got my name for next week now.
The deer caper.
All right. So our next thing we're gonna go into here is gonna be our celebrity death pool. We did not update anything on it for the month of November, so we're going to start fresh here in December. As always, our honorary Deadpool members are the people that were just waiting, and that is Ted Nugent and Mick Jagger.
Are they dead yet?
No,
I
I know.
Unfortunately.
don't even care. We don't even have to keep going.
But as it stands right now, Daddy is still the only person on the board with a full point. with the passing of Tony Bennett. She still has Madonna, Billy Gibbons, and her wild card is Bruce Willis. No Matar is sitting still with Gene Simmons, Paul McCartney, John Fogerty, and his wild card, Social Repose, which I hate to inform you, but apparently he has just released new shit. And it's shit.
Fuck. Dude, look at that. He's having a fucking stroke.
I know. I saw his eye like half closed.
Like, that wasn't even a twitch. That was a seize.
Yep. We've got Kl7ch with a 0.5 point on the board. He's got
Like
Willie
Forrest
Nelson,
Whitaker over there.
Frankie Valli, Steven Tyler, and his wild card is R. Kelly. I have got I've got Keith Richards. Cher.
The only way to make my life complete is if I turn your face into a toilet seat.
Fuck.
Dick Van Dyke, and my wild card is Barbra Streisand. AJ, you've got Ozzy Osbourne, Dave Mustaine, Vince Neil, and your wild card is Johnny Depp. To my knowledge, nobody has gone to the hospital. Nobody's died yet, so we're kind of still standing as it is. Ozzy Osbourne's, I'm going to knock on some wood right now.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, right. Ozzy Osbourne
point.
has. Well, no, he's gotten close to having to go to the hospital, but luckily he hasn't. So we're safe there for now. So
he actually looks like he's doing pretty good now.
Yeah,
he's injecting himself with all those fetal stem cells.
I can't.
Listen,
with you.
if there's one thing, can
Abort
we
your
just
children. Save the Prince of Darkness.
God damn it. All right. So that kind of covers. Well, no.
Can we make that a T-shirt?
Oh my
Don't
God.
tempt him. Don't tempt him. Okay.
Dude, I've got my phone right in front of me. It'll take me 5 seconds to
So,
make that shit.
With that list, I'm going to go down with each person and see if they want to make any changes. Remember, we cannot change our wild card. Those are permanently locked in. Daddy, you still have Madonna and Billy Gibbons. Would you like to change either of them?
Nope, I'll keep them.
Okay. Gnome, you've got Gene Simmons, Paul McCartney, and John Fogerty. Would you like to change any of them?
No, it's only one I can want to change, and I can't.
Yep. You stuck yourself with that.
I didn't read the rules.
You knew the rules when you
Are you
signed
sure
up.
it's just the fact that you didn't read the rules, or you're just too short, you couldn't see the rules?
That's a possibility of both.
Yeah, we put it up at a 5-foot height.
Yeah, it's rough. You guys forget about the 3 foot,
Look, we told
Max.
you to bring a ladder.
Listen, because I can't ride rides, it's bullshit.
I'm just saying you should have brought the ladder. Anyway.
I'm gonna buy you platform shoes for Christmas so you can get on that roller coaster.
Will they have fish tanks in them?
I mean, Daddy's offered it plenty of times for him to wear her boots.
We both know you just break the rules. You try to sneak in there and try to get on the damn roller coaster.
Pull you out by your ear every single time, like a little child that you are.
All right.
I will
Kl7ch.
turn this man around.
Kl7ch, you've got Willie Nelson, Frankie Valli, and Steven Tyler. Would you like to change any of them?
No, sir.
Okay. I've got Keith Richards, Cher, and Dick Van Dyke. I am sticking with my list. AJ, this is your saving grace, my guy. You've got Ozzy, Dave, and Vince. Do you want to change any of them? We are giving you an out to take Ozzy off your fucking list.
No. Like I said, as much as I don't want that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a
catch-22.
It is a catch-22.
It's almost the beginning of a new year. There's going to be a whole new list for us.
That's right. After the first of the year, we start a completely brand new list, don't we?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So for those of you who haven't followed, yes, we do a celebrity death pool based on musicians or actors who are musicians. Each month we get a chance to change them. If one of our 3 standards passes away, that's a point. If they go to the hospital, it's a half a point. We each get a wild card, and I think it was 5 points, right, guys?
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
wild cards are 5.
Yep.
And so on and so forth.
So.
And then we have a weird caveat where it's like, if one of your, it's a stupid one that'll never happen. And I think we said that one was worth 10 points, where it's if one of your Deadpool gets mad at the other one and goes to kill him and they kill each other, then you get 10 points.
I don't remember that caveat, but it's stuck now. It's on the recording.
Yep.
We also have
That's
two.
even if it's like unsubscribing from life and then they get it by proxy.
So at the beginning of the year, so after 1 year, we then reset the entire list. We each have to pick 3 new people and 1 wild card. You cannot change your wild card. And that's the thing that Gnome is regretting right now because his wild card was Social Repose. So
But
he's
he
stuck.
will get to change it.
Yeah,
the
after the
beginning
new
of the new
year,
year.
yeah, after the new year he can change it.
Watch
So
him get murdered after I change it.
And they'd be like, fuck.
he'll be so pissed. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and switch over to our next topic here, which is going to be...
It's time for this week's top 3, Queen.
It is time for our top 3. Who picked this week's top 3?
I think it was me.
Was it you or was it me? I can't remember. The super groups.
I can't
Right?
remember.
It was Gnome.
Oh, it was Gnome.
Was it?
No.
It's the
What?
Shetland pony that we have in the stall.
Yep. So, Gnome, I've already said it, but go ahead and say it again. What is this week's top 3?
So this top 3 is top 3 super groups, which is like musicians that are known. Like the super group is a weird term, apparently, after doing research.
Yeah.
So let's break it down to
So-
brass tacks. It's a band that is formed of members of other bands that
Other
are
bands,
well
yeah.
known.
Not entirely. It is bands that are formed with one super famous member as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So any band that has come together and you're like, oh hell yeah, it's a badass band. Oh shit, Dave Grohl's in it. Super group.
Okay.
That's how the
The-
world sees it.
So,
The world's weird. World's fucked.
with that being said, Gnome, who is going to go first with their top 3?
Kl7ch.
Okay.
You did that as I wrote down names, but I didn't wrote down who was in the band.
He wrote it down.
You
Done
did it now. All right, go ahead.
Give me 2 seconds so I can pull up like my first one.
I can give you 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. That's about it.
What the fuck? Why the fuck is there farm animals in this shit?
What's happening here?
Ask Gnome. He brought it.
What the hell kind of podcast is this?
I don't
Why
know.
is this
You
thing-
brought it.
Shit.
Why has this thing been gaped?
Gnome, what have you been doing to it?
What I do in this room is my goddamn business.
Well, it's on
This
camera,
podcast
so
is on some Green Acre shit. Use it.
God damn it. All right. Kl7ch, whenever you're ready, just let us know. I got to pull up my list.
I got mine.
All right, so I'm just gonna go the first one out
Okay.
of there.
Oh god.
What?
I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about that noise that just came out of you.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
I quit.
No, you get back in here.
Get your ass back here.
I'm too fat. I can't move. I guess I'm here for the long haul. Oh, the first one is I had to do some digging. Like Gnome said, the term supergroup was
Mm-hmm.
there. So I found
it's
some
a
old
word.
ones that I just knew some names in, so
Mm-hmm.
much that I've listened to.
Okay.
That's
Um,
fair. I mean,
The first one is the Dirty Mac, which give me a second and I will give you names because I'm not prepared like normal.
Wait, we have to put names with it too?
If you know a name off the top of your head, just throw it in. It's fine.
Well,
I was gonna
all of mine
put
in
like
front
the
of me.
most notable name in there just so we know.
If you don't have a name, but we know who it is, don't worry about it. We got you.
I don't know who it is.
Well,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. How about that?
So the members in it, just the two that I see just off of pulling it up was John Lennon and Keith Richards.
Really?
Yes, this was something
So the
small
fucking
and very old.
You said it's
So
called
the
the Dirty Mac?
Yeah, the Dirty Mac.
Huh.
Mitch Mitchell, Keith Richards, John Lennon, Eric Clapton, and don't know who this last person is.
Got the
Okay.
ego in that band.
Right?
Yeah.
The fucking
yeah.
ego.
They're bigger than Jesus. I'm sorry.
My other one is called the Highwaymen.
I've heard that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that one
I see 'em
has
right here.
It's Willie, wasn't it?
Oh wow,
pretty
that's
sure it was
actually
Willie
like-
Nelson. Yeah, that's
yeah, it's Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings,
Yeah.
Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's,
right.
that's a good pick.
That is a good
Yeah.
fucking pick.
like I said, those two were the ones that I found that were like the biggest notable names,
hmm
but I hadn't heard nothing from.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
I'm gonna listen to the Highwayman
my
now.
my third
Yeah.
one,
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if we wanted to. I went more emphasis on the group.
Okay.
NWA.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I guess like technically it wasn't a super group, but
Listen.
now considering it is,
We're gonna allow it. All right.
yeah, no, it's totally fine.
it's
I'm
allowed.
not, I'm not going against it.
Good. Sorry.
Wait, what just happened there?
I don't know. So who? So Kl7ch, who's next?
AJ just got vetoed.
I vetoed myself. He has no power here.
Bitch.
Daddy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and kick to Daddy.
I've
Oh.
got Temple of the Dog has
Oh,
Chris
fuck
Cornell in
you.
it. Chicken Foot has Sammy Hagar in it, and Velvet Revolver, which is Scott Wiegeland.
Okay.
And there you go.
Took one of my choices and my backup.
All right. So, babe, who's gonna go next?
No.
All right. So I got first one is Killer Be Killed.
Okay.
Has got Max Cavalera, the Soulfly, Greg Puciato of Dillinger Escape Plan,
Excuse me.
Troy Sanders of Mastodon, and Ben Kohler of Converge, and they used to have Dave Ellich of Mars Volta.
Okay.
A massive group of skill.
Fucking. Massive.
Next one was Them Crooked Vultures, which had Josh Homme of Queens of the Stone Age, John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin, and Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
And then my third one is Legend of the Seagull Men. I completely forgot about these guys. They're fucking amazing.
They're
You
so
brought that
good.
up in the last fucking meeting. I remember that.
I did. It's
shit.
amazing. But Brent Hines of Mastodon, Danny Carey of Tool, Pete Griffin of Death Clock, and this one threw me off. Jimmy Hayward plays the keyboards, but he's not really a musician. He's the director of Jonah Hex and Horton Hears a Who.
Wait, what?
Okay then.
He's a musician now. Yeah, the director of Jonah Hex and Horton Hears a Who plays in a metal band
What?
Damn.
With some big metal names.
with some big names. Well, so I read up on it. So he joined it because of Brent Hines, because he had Mastodon do the soundtrack for Jonah Hex.
Ah. Okay.
Nice.
So he's like, oh, I'm going to do a band now with these guys.
There he goes.
And then he's gone. Man of the people.
All right. Noam, who is going to go next?
Henry, you got some?
I had to throw out some names. I probably had to say David Draymond for one. He's of Disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say David Draymond.
He had the supergroup device.
Hell with it.
Yeah.
Ronnie Radke, Phone in Verse.
Okay.
What's his name? Homie Crisp of the Very Union. And I'll even say, throw it back a little bit, Slash.
Yeah, he's been in some different groups, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't use Velvet Revolver because it's been taken, but Slash's Snake Pit.
Miles Kennedy.
Miles Kennedy.
Miles Kennedy.
Because he did that one album with him.
Snakes and Barrels. Oh, wait, no, that's the different.
Now, hold on.
AJ got it. I know he got it.
All right, Henry, who's going to go next? Is it me or AJ?
I think AJ.
All right, Baloney Man, what do you got?
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
all that vigorous movement. All right. So my first one's gonna be Cream.
Okay.
Cream.
I knew that was gonna be there.
Oh yeah. So used to have Eric Clapton in it,
Mm-hmm.
Jack Bruce, Ginger Baker, like an outstanding band. My next one will be A Perfect Circle.
Okay.
It's my backup.
Obviously, Maynard James Keenan's in it.
Yeah.
And my third one, I was stuck for a second there. Whoa, everything's settling wrong. Oh, there it is. The Breeders.
Okay.
They have I believe it's Kim Deal. I think she is from the Pixies.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I guess it leaves me, right?
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fuck you guys.
Sit here and listen to this fucking dude.
Well, I've got a few. I had quite a few, but I'm only going to pick 3 out of them. The first one is going to be Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Johnny Depp. My next one's going to be The Transplants with Tim Armstrong and Travis Barker.
You should see Tim Armstrong's brother, fucking Lester Lessarm.
And then my last one is going to be Lindman, which has Till Lindemann from Rammstein and Peter. Now, no longer with him was Peter Tag. I can't even say the last name. It was his partner in that group for a while, and then things fell apart, so they parted ways.
The blowing ended.
Yep. So,
The blowing.
does anybody have any quick honorable mentions they want to throw out?
I got one. I wasn't sure if it would count, but I put it in there. Was Corn Bugs, which was Bill Moseley, otherwise known as Otis from House of a Thousand Corpses, or Chop Top from Second Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
And
That's
Buckethead.
really nice picture.
Okay.
I got some.
You got some?
After you, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just going to throw out Hell Yeah with Chad Gray and Vinnie Paul.
Mudvayne.
Chad, yeah, it's just Mudvayne, but a different variation of it.
It's Southern Mudvayne.
There's Boxcar Racer with Tom DeLonge and Travis
That
Barker.
was one of the ones I was going to throw in there.
And then Plus 44 with Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker. Those are just some that I had saved. AJ, what do you got?
Down.
Okay.
Oh.
Got Phil Anselmo as the lead singer of Pantera. And God, I don't want to throw him in there because it was awful, but Prophets of Rage.
Yeah.
Just Rage Against the Machine 2.0.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just the downgraded version.
Yep.
Like the Stone Sour.
The Postal Service.
Okay. Kl7ch, you got any?
No, my backup and honorable mention was picked.
Okay. Daddy?
Oysterhead.
Nope.
All right.
What? Oh, bro, what?
All right. Well, that covers our top 3, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to our next segment. AJ's segment has been changed, so we're going to go ahead and play his little intro here.
It's time for AJ's show shoutouts. Yeah. So, hold on. There's a super group I saw on this page, and now I have to listen to. They're called Oysterhead.
Okay, well, listen to that after. Let's get through this first.
I just wanted to name it off. Like,
Okay.
the main person they said is fucking Les Claypool from Primus is the bassist, and the guitarist is Trey Anastasio of Fish.
Okay.
And Stuart Copeland, the drummer from The Police.
The fuck is this band?
Yeah.
All right.
They're known as Alt Funk Fusion.
I can see that.
All right.
Okay.
So this is a new segment. We've changed it. AJ is now going to do what is called the show shout out. So go ahead, sir. Describe what you're doing.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pick them shows both local and regional. This week I've only gotten locals.
Yep.
Some of you who are watching or maybe watching in the future are friends with me on Facebook. If you happen to see me post, I'll probably post like once a week, once every 2 weeks, depending on how many shows I find. Don't be afraid to comment your show, even if it's months out. I'm going to save it.
Yep.
So when it comes up, like my band's got a show coming up. My band's got 2 shows coming up next month. I'm going to bring that up.
Yep.
So this is what I do now. I will tell you about these shows that are coming up. The ones that I have found are from this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I will, if there's a flyer I can post, I will try to post it to our page so people can find them. So the first one I found is a gentleman named Grant Gilbert. He seems to be a country artist. I didn't see much on him. I just happened to find this post. He says, Tulsa, Oklahoma, come out to Rodeo Nightclub this Friday, December 8th. Doors are open at 7 p.m. I'll see you all there. So he's going to be playing some live country music, I think. Haven't heard the guy yet, but seems like the country type. He's going to be at the Rodeo Nightclub. Country music. So go check out Grant. That'd be hilarious. But go check out Grant Gilbert if you're in the area. Rodeo Nightclub, December 8th. So these are in no particular order. I didn't have time to organize them. I'll try to get better at this. So up next, the next show I've got is going to be at Blackbird on Pearl on December 15th. It's Stanley's Revenge, Let Slip the Dogs, Sprout the Anti-Hero. There's going to be an ugly Christmas sweater contest that's going on. The doors there are at 8 p.m. and the show starts at 9, and it's $10 to get in. That is Blackbird at Pearl with Stanley's Revenge, Let Slip the Dogs, and Sprout the Anti-Hero. Then we've got the second annual. It's a drive of some sort because this is a crazy ass.
Wow.
Hold on. It's the Struggles Christmas Toy Drive.
Mm-hmm.
At Bar.
It's very. There's a lot going on in this, so
there's
some trouble.
I'm looking at it, so I was like, let me read it, and I'm gonna help him out with this real quick.
It's the second annual The Struggles Christmas Toy Drive at Bar. It's on December 16th. So go up to Bar December 16th. It's gonna be a great time. We've got Avery Drive playing and Action Bastards. Haven't seen those guys' name on a flyer in a while.
There's also the Ho Ho Ho's and Apples of Eden, it looks like.
Yes.
And
the Ho Ho Ho's and Apples of Eden will also be there. There'll be a silent auction, 50-50 drawing. All kinds of crazy ass shit going on there. Bring some toys, raise some funds, make a kid's Christmas. That is December 16th at Badass Renee's.
Yep.
Now, the other one I have here, this one is coming up this weekend. This is Saturday, December 9th. This will be at Badass Renee's. It's got A Dim Light, Sycamore, Nephilim, and Dragon's Keep, and Who Will Know. It is $10, and it looks like the show starts at 8 o'clock. That's Badass Renee's with A Dim Light, Sycamore, Nephilim, Dragon's Keep, and Who Will Know. All of them are fantastic bands. And then the last one I got here is our hosts band. We'll be playing with some good buddies of basically all of us here. It's going to be December 8th this weekend. It is for Shelter in Place's single release weekend string of shows they have going on for their new single, Thank You. It'll be at the First Shop December 8th with gunk's band, Off Division. So if you have got nothing going on this weekend, I've named at least 3 or 4 things you can go do. This last one I just mentioned is Sheltered in Place. Their thank you single release weekend. It's December 8th at the First Shop with Off Division, and the music starts at 9 p.m.
And the 7th too. Shelter in Place is the 7th too. December 7th at the Shrine.
They're going to be playing
Along
the
with Still Not.
7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, I think.
Okay,
The
this
9th
was
is
the
out of
one I
town. Like the
found.
9th is
Oh,
out of
okay.
town.
Yeah.
But
That's
the 2
fine,
ones in
too.
Tulsa is the 7th and the 8th.
Okay.
7th and the 8th. The 7th will be at the Shrine. Apparently, thank you, Henry. I didn't see that one. It's going to be Sheltered in Place and Still Knock. I'm pretty sure they got 2 other bands with them.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah. There you
She
go.
Hates Me Not.
She Hates Me Not.
Patura? Is that the name? And
I don't have
until
the
now,
flyer.
I don't know. It's got a
If you
sword
can-
in the middle of it.
If you can, share it in here. And I'll read it off real quick.
Working my computer. Don't know how to work it. There we go.
Cool.
Oh, okay, he got it.
So that one they just spoke of will be another Sheltered in Place with their thank you single release weekend. It'll be December 7th at the Venue Shrine. The doors are at 7 p.m. The show starts at 8 p.m. It is $12 in advance and $15 at the door. So if you want to go to that, get your tickets now. It's going to make it a lot cheaper on you, and you can buy a lot more beer.
Yep.
That'll be with special guests Still Knock, She Hates Me Not, Until Now, and I think that is Traitura. I'm not sure. I haven't seen their name. I haven't heard their name spoken out loud. TRE. I believe the sword is supposed to be a T. URA.
Tresor.
No, but
Well, if
That's
they
another
attend,
show.
if they attend the show, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to hear it.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you attend the show, I'm pretty sure the bands will have access to tickets. So you could hit them up, possibly get the $12 in advance. If not, I'm pretty sure they have a website. They didn't put one on the flyer, or I would announce it out loud. Check the Shrine's page, and I'm pretty sure they'll have a link to their website where you can get tickets in advance. So
Alright.
that last show I just spoke of is Sheltered in Place with Still Knock, She Hates Me Now. Tritera, I'm going to say it's Tritera. And Until Now, that'll be December 7th at the Venue Shrine for the thank you single release weekend. Doors at 7, shows at 8 p.m. $12 in advance, $15 at the door.
All right. Well, that has been AJ's show shoutouts. Let's go ahead and move on to our next segment here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hectic as fuck.
Right? So now we're going to move on to
On this day in music history.
it is time for music history with DaddiLlama. So
I just found a bunch of shit and threw it together. So
that's
Hey,
why
That's what I
Tonight.
did.
Only got 3, so rush through them real fast.
no worries.
1966, the Beatles hunker down on their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album.
Mm-hmm.
1994, Bush releases their debut album, 16 Stones. And then 1995, Coolio wins Single of the Year for Gangsta's Paradise.
You're damn right he did.
Hell yeah.
The end.
Ciao.
All right. Well, that has been music history with Daddy this week. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to
This is Gnome's recent releases.
All right. Got a
Fucking
handful.
phone horn gets me every time.
Got a handful. We're going to start off locally first.
Okay.
Brandon Had Enough Young releases new album Chasing Ghosts. It is phenomenal.
Nice.
Go listen to him. Go listen to all of his stuff
hell yeah.
now after you're done listening to us.
Yeah, after.
Next one, Meshuggah re-released Chaos Sphere for the 25th anniversary. Remastered. It's fantastic. Texas in July released a new EP called Without Reason.
I'll be right back.
He's going to go jerk off to that one.
We're glad you like those, Casey.
Dolly Parton released her album Rockstar. which is, I think, if I remember right, it's got a couple originals and then a bunch of covers, and she kills the covers. 100% is Dolly Parton.
Hell yeah.
Busta Rhymes released a new album called Blockbuster.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I said I'm going to do more than metal and rock. I told you.
That's fine.
Dude, she did a cover of Magic Man with
Dude,
Ann Wilson.
It's good. It's good.
Bro.
If you're familiar with the band Nonpoint, they just released a new EP called Heartless. Foghat, the guys who did Radar Love, released a new album called Sonic Mojo. I didn't know they were still alive.
Wait, did Foghat do Radar Love?
Yeah, it was Foghat. There's a punk band, like a hardcore punk, not hardcore, it's just offensive as fuck punk. Band called The Dwarves. They're amazing. Listen to them.
Yeah, are they?
People.
Sorry.
Released an album called Concept.
Okay.
Or it's called Concept Album. Like, that's it.
Okay.
Hold on, no. I got a correction for you before somebody yells at you on the internet. It was Golden Earring that did Radar Love.
Okay.
You're thinking Slow Ride.
Slow Ride, that's right. Thank you. Thank you.
Wanted to save your ass there, buddy.
Get him.
Listen, it's old people shit. POD released another single called Afraid to Die, and it features Tatiana, the lead singer of Ginger.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her last name.
Okay.
And then because it's December and they just released it, the Goo Goo Dolls released It's Christmas All Over Again. It's a Christmas album.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, this cover is so good.
Dolly Parton killed it. Everything.
Fucking her and Ann together, dude. Just kill me already.
That's what I have. That's what I found that were bigger names that I saw on releases.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just quick shout out real quick. Locals, if you're releasing music, let us know.
Yes. Yeah. Which I'm going to touch on that
it's
towards
not on
the end.
Spotify or anything. Let us know.
I'm going to
Link
touch
us to it.
I'm going to touch on that in the end. Don't worry. We're going to circle back to that. All right.
I think that's it.
That's it. All right. Well, that has been Gnome's recent releases. Now, as you all know, the only thing I really do in this podcast is keep everyone on track and do the interview. However, we've changed that. I'm still not sure about this sound clip for my intro, but here we go. So anyways, I'm just standing there, gums flapping in the wind.
So I was, dick in the wind.
So this segment I have is called Gunk's Gum Flappers. It's kind of basically a two truths and a lie segment. So what I've done is what I'm going to do and what I have done is I'm going to find famous musicians and I'm going to find information about them. I'm going to pick two truths about them, and I'm going to use the information I have to create a lie. Now, the goal of this is for you all to identify the lie. So you guys ready?
Yeah, I just want to tell Gnome that I fucking hate him right now because I'm seeing so many names with Dolly that I'm like, don't let the sun go down on me. Elton
and
John and Dolly.
Casey, yes, POD is still releasing music. So the artist I have chosen this week for the two truths and a lie is Alice Cooper.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So I have three things that I wrote down. I'm not going to read them in order. You have to pick which one is the lie. So
we all get our own individual vote, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go A, B, C.
I want to make sure this was a group effort here because I'm going to fucking fight somebody if it's stupid.
Right. AJ, you live close. Just fucking throw hands on podcast.
All right. So the
I'll
first
just fucking kick you across my yard.
The first statement I'm going to read to you guys is the band name changed several times. The names included the Earwigs, the Spiders, Nas, and then finally landed on Alice Cooper. He followed his father's footsteps in religion, and his real name is Vincent Damon Furnier.
I'm going to say the second one's a lie.
I'm going to say the last one.
The last one? Okay, so we've got Gnome says C. AJ says B. Okay, Kl7ch.
I'm gonna say B.
Okay. Babe, Daddy,
B.
B. Okay. And Henry.
Probably have to say, probably go with B on this one.
Okay. So who was it that chose C? The real
Me.
name. That was you? You were
No.
wrong. His real
Okay.
name, his legal name is Vincent Damon
Yeah.
Fournier.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I heard it somewhere.
His father was a priest, but he chose not to follow that kind of lifestyle. Obviously.
I knew he didn't follow the lifestyle, but I thought he was a pretty devout Christian.
He may be, but he didn't follow his father's footsteps
As
in
a
becoming
priest.
a priest. So,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
but
No fucking trick question in that one.
That's
motherfucker.
all.
Yeah.
Change of the words.
Words,
yeah, that's the whole point of it. All right, well, that has been my gum flapper, the Two Truths and a Lie segment. So we're going to get to our next segment here, which is none other than...
This is Kl7ch's cover corner.
Fuck,
Got to
man,
have that
come-
triangle.
God?
Hello?
Did I just get hit by a Mack truck?
No, it's just my angelic voice.
All right.
Is that why my ears are bleeding? All right.
Kl7ch, what do you got for us this week?
This week, the song that I picked was "Imagine" by John Lennon.
Okay.
I'm gonna list the name of the covers. The first one was "Perfect Circle." Perfect Circle. Jesus
There you go.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
He said the way he said it was a pretty good circle.
It's an all right one.
There was Eddie Vedder did a cover of it live. Chris, is it
Clayford. I think it's
Clayford?
Clayford.
Okay.
I want to say. I could be wrong.
That man has an amazing voice.
Boy,
He
got
did a
the
cover of it. Now,
That's a shirt design.
A-
The boy got
AJ, you
the
posted this
juice.
one. This is Tommy. Is it
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just an acoustic?
It's all instrumental. It's all on one guitar, and it is
Oh, it's beautiful.
fucking
Oh,
tastic.
he did a instrumental cover of it, and then Daddy posted one of who's this? Evan Blurry, or no? That's the who's this?
Yeah, it's. I want to say it's Evan. It could be even, but it's
Okay.
Blurry. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to a segment of this because I didn't get to listen to it.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch the last one, so because I didn't.
Let me see if I can do. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this one up on my phone real quick and listen to it real fast again. As you all can
Kinda
tell,
here
we're
for it.
super prepared tonight.
Fuck. I mean, the fact that I was like napping when I was like, oh shit.
Lose me on that voice. Go on.
Y'all came prepared, but I'm just winging it.
It's usually what happens.
All right, I'm just gonna go through mine. Minus the last one. I was trying to get the time to listen to it.
Just click on it like I did and listen to that first 10 seconds. You'll have a decision.
Okay.
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 Alrighty then.
All right.
All right.
I really like the original.
Yes.
But
Obviously, original's
if I had
always
to
up top.
pick one of the covers to be the top, it's gonna be a Perfect Circle.
Okay.
It
was good.
It's a damn good cover.
Yes. Followed by Chris Clayford. Like I said, that man's got just an amazing fucking voice.
Boy got the juice.
Zeus. Eddie Vedder's was real good.
I wish there was a studio recording of it.
Yes, that was what was holding me back. Like,
Yeah.
just these like open concert recordings just really
I was like,
kind of irk me.
That's the problem with when artists only do a cover at a live show and they don't ever plan on recording it at all. You can never find good quality audio of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna state, because I still have Evan Blurry in my ear here. All of these covers are fucking damn good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a bad one on here. If I'm putting them in order, the Tommy Emmanuel, the instrumentals probably last, just because instrumentals.
Yeah, it's no vocals. It
Like I said, it's still great. It's like, if it was just instrumentals, it'd probably be at the top for me, because it's all right there.
I don't know, man. He captured the passion of that song pretty well on guitar.
Oh, no doubt that he did. So
it's just that he didn't have any vocals. I think that's what's throwing him off. Is the no
Yeah.
vocals.
I'm honestly, because he's gonna be here in town like in February. I'm honestly thinking about buying tickets to go watch him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll kick this to Daddy.
I like the John Lennon. That's all I know. I didn't get to listen to anything because I did not have the time. So
Fair enough.
no.
So yeah, John Lennon's definitely at the top of the list. So is A Perfect Circle. I like A Perfect Circle's darker tone to it. And then Chris Kl7ch is definitely up there too. Like I was saying earlier when Kl7ch was talking, I wish Eddie had a actual recording of it, because you can kind of tell that he's doing good, but it's hard because the audio quality isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it a little difficult. Tommy Emmanuel, I can always appreciate good guitar work. I will always appreciate it. If you can play a whole ass song, vocals included on that instrument, yeah. And then I just listened to the even blurry video.
Yeah.
It was okay. It's something's off, and I can't figure out what it is. I think it's his voice, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't think it matches the fast-paced
Pop
metal thing. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening, and I'm scared.
He's like a child trying to pick a damn sucker. It's like,
I need an adult.
I don't know what to do. I need an adult. This is terrifying. Please turn the car around.
I can't. I'm sorry. We're on the freeway. We're on the internet freeway. We can't turn around now.
Son of a bitch.
We can't stop here. This is backcountry.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
AJ.
Okay.
So, my fucking S tier. There's the God tier. All right. We got Imagine the original.
Okay.
Can't touch it. When it came out, it was a sensation. Still a sensation to this day.
Yep.
Obviously. So we got my S tier. Fucking A Perfect Circle.
Okay.
Such a good cover. It's dark, it's gritty sounding, and they give it a whole different feeling. Like, John Lennon's is bright and happy. Like, think of the future where we didn't have all this shit, and then fucking you got A Perfect Circle. It's like, think of a future where we don't have this shit and it's all chaos. It's two different tones, just fucking half step down. It's crazy. So, also in the S tier, got the boy with the juice, Chris Kl7ch, because that man, he's got fucking a silver tongue, fingers of gold, and a dick like a diamond.
What worries me is I feel like this man has gone out of his way to look up images of this man's penis.
You found Chris Kl7ch's OnlyFans.
Just old Mr. Peter Steele. And then also in my S tier, I got Tommy Emmanuel. Found him by accident. Absolutely love that cover. You give me anything instrumental, no vocals, I'm probably going to fall in love with it. Mainly because of what I said before. The way somebody can capture emotion without speaking words is something I can never do.
Get good.
Get good, boy. I got, we're going to drop way down, like B tier. I'm going to throw Eddie Vedder in there because it is live.
Yeah.
It is good. I love Eddie Vedder. And then this one's just kind of floating in the ether. Like Evan Blurry. Yeah, it's a cover.
It's a song.
That's all I got.
Well, I know Henry hasn't had a chance to sit down and listen to these. He's just kind of winging it tonight with us. Is that right, Henry? Yes, because he just got into the server about 20 minutes before we started. But that's okay. Most of our guests don't actually know how a lot of this stuff runs, which is fine. We kind of throw them in.
What makes it fun.
Like I said, I'm just winging it. Like I said before, I'm just winging it.
But my list, I definitely have to agree. John Lennon, A Perfect Circle, and Chris Clayford, top tier, in my opinion. The way they each captured the song. I mean, obviously John Lennon wrote it, so his perfect as it is.
That's why I threw it in the God.
But you've got, A Perfect Circle created a different tone for the song that really resonates, especially, nowadays with everything the way it is. And then Chris Clayford, I mean, AJ said it best about the man. His voice.
Got the juice.
He got the juice. The Tommy Emmanuel was definitely very good. I really did enjoy that, especially the like they're saying, the capturing the tones with the guitar by itself. Eddie Vedder, it's lacking in the sense that it's only live. If there was an actual recording, it would be great. I will say, even Blurry, it's not bad. The vocals, I think, is what threw me off on it, is the way he did it vocally. I feel like if he changed it just a little bit, it would be good. But it was the way he tried to do the vocals threw me off a little bit. So that's just my vote on that. You, the viewers at home, if you want to watch and listen to these, all you have to do is go onto YouTube. You can look up John Lennon's Imagine and look up covers. A Perfect Circle. Eddie Vedder did it live. Chris Clayford. Tommy Emmanuel. And then even Blurry. You guys can go check these out. Going forward, you'll notice we'll only do 5 covers. Each of us is going to pick a cover, and we're going to listen to them and do our ranking system like we did tonight. So eventually I will probably start making playlists on our YouTube channel with these, and I may start with this. That way our viewers, if they want to hear what we heard, they can go, and if you guys want, I will hopefully have a playlist on our YouTube channel where you can go in. If you want to see these covers, they'll be right there in the list, and you can check them out and comment on this video your picks of the list. Sound good to you guys?
And if anyone wants us Spotify users, me or Gnome, we can try to start making a cover corners and see if we can find them on Spotify and put them up there too.
Yeah. All right. Well, that does it, I think, for our cover corner. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and move on. Now, this is the part where we get involved with our guest.
I'm making something, so sorry if I seem distracted.
You're fine. Now, I know for everybody in this call, when I do this, they're thinking I'm pointing to someone else. But per my view, I am pointing at Henry right now. And that is what our Facebook viewers and our YouTube viewers are going to see. So, Henry, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the biggest local music supporters in the Tulsa scene. Yeah, strut your stuff right there. Flex a little bit.
Get it.
So everybody, so far, everybody has already heard your name numerous amounts of times tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get the questions up here. So we know who you are, right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not. Henry's not an alias, is it?
You're not in witness protection, are you?
No. You saying like Henry's actually my real name. Like that's not no alias.
Okay. We're just
So-
messing with you, man.
If he told us, he'd have to kill us.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I just
you
want
know
to
what? That can
point
still
out.
happen, right? I can still make that happen.
Yeah.
what's up,
I
babe?
just want to point out that fucking Henry over here is ripped out of his mind.
I saw him smoking that this whole time, and I'm like, how long before he cannot contain?
That's the second one.
Are you serious? I haven't even been counting. Holy
Oh
fuck.
yeah, no, dude, I saw two. I saw two of them chonky boys in there.
Hey, it's fine. So, Henry, where are you from?
I'm from right here, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a hat. I'd be like, ah.
So, Henry,
Of course.
what got you started in with the music? So, obviously, you are a huge music supporter, but what got you to really get into the music scene and do what you do with the support you give?
Basically, I guess my influence in music started like a long time ago. Like my daddy's got me into like his kind of genre, which is like, the 70s kind of soul or funk, that kind of stuff like Gap Band and all that kind of stuff. So, and and then my mom kind of got me into smooth jazz. My sister kind of got me into gangster rap during that time, years ago and stuff. And then it came converted into like R&B, and then next thing you know, I start making some friends and stuff, and then I start telling me about Disturbed, and then that, and then of course I had a cousin who told me about Linkin Park, and the very first album that he told me about was Hybrid Theory.
Hell yeah.
And in fact, that's the one that he actually got me to listen to, and then next thing you know, my options and genre just expanded. Like it ends up exploding and start diving more into that stuff. And then basically in 2010, I started really digging into it. I would go on like Music Choice on Demand and stuff like that. And, and I would just watch music videos, and I would go on, I think it was called Havoc on Demand, something like that. I would go there and I would choose like metal, and all of a sudden I'm seeing options like Band in Flames,
Oh yeah,
Machine Head, you know what I'm saying? Like all these little stuff, Vampires Everywhere.
that's a
You know.
penis. Sorry.
Bullet for My Valentine, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, yeah, then that's why I started learning about all this. I'm just like, dang, this what I've been missing. Well, I started diving more into that, and then I went on Music Choice, and I started finding out about Escape to Fate. So I started digging more into it, and then finally I got myself computers like that. I started diving more into it, it's like looking up my stuff, and then just my options genre, just like I said, continue to evolve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like over the years, and when I was finally able to, be able to go to a show, my very first local show I ever attended was the Death of the Screaming Red Mutinies album release, and
Was
it
a
was
good
at the
show.
Shrine. It was way back. If I'm correct, I think it was Friday, May 18th of 2018.
Damn.
And that was a great show. Like that was the first time I ever seen that band perform, heard its music. Like it was great. And so then I started supporting like that, and then I started like really diving off into it to the point where, I even started helping bands, like, offer my services to help them out, like with load in and stuff like that. And with some band, I think it was Arkansas, he actually was grateful for the fact I actually helped him with using loading equipment and stuff, that he actually, paid money out of his own pocket to put for gave me a band hat.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so and I still got it to this day. Um, and so it's just exploded from there, and I ended up going to 2 shows in one night, pulling that one time, and and just slowly start to build, and by having these social media outlets, you know what I'm saying, people are able to find me and like, oh, okay. So then we actually get a chance to talk. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to talk with bands like Off Division, you know, Bad Jokes, Harakiri. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just plenty of bands that I can keep naming on that's local. And then the more I started listening, and then I got into pro wrestling, and then when I start listening, start watching pro wrestling like WWE, you know, I start listening to some of these people that interest music that come out. Like I start noting about Motorhead when you see Triple H are coming out with the song called the Game. You know what I'm saying? I didn't time to play the game, but Motorhead.
Yep.
You know, and that just set that tone for that. And then you had this other wrestler named CM Punk. He would come out to this song called "This Fire Burns." Now, it was a bad song. I did not know who made that. You know, until kind of like I guess later on, I kind of found out, and I was like, huh. So I started listening more into it, and I've gotten into them. You know what I'm saying? Killswitch Engage. I even got a couple of albums of theirs. You know, and I think I got a couple. I think I might got a Disturbed album or two. Yeah, and I really actually got into like Disturbed even more because I follow him on Instagram, and I follow his band page on Instagram, and the speeches that he be talking to the audience and everything. Like this dude is real.
Yeah.
This dude is one of the most realest dudes you can see to ever do that, and I can see he get a lot of people inspiration and stuff. You said the way he be talking to the fans and everything. Like, if anybody try to say anything different, he's saying like he's looking at you like, hey, gone. You security, gone, get him out.
Yep.
Like he would literally, saying like, no, you shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like he was there to the point where we were like,
oh my.
Yeah. So. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's where influence started going up. And then it started evolving with Fall in Reverse. You know what I'm saying? The album Fashionably Late. I started hearing all these different kind of genres that he started meshing in. And then as he came out with new other stuff like Popular Monster, you said all that kind of stuff, like I started noticing the genre, and then that started expanding my genre as well. And so now I'm on this kick thing where now it's like synth now. I got like some synth wave kind of style music now I'm listening to.
That shit's fucking good, and you find some good shit on that.
Yes,
synth
man.
wave fucking kicks some ass, dude.
Yo, you know what? I even listened to like some like the Midnight, and I like how the Midnight meshes like it's kind of like that R&B. That kind of like you can get that kind of R&B kind of feel, but yet it also like synth style. Some synth wave style. And he mentions it with a saxophone.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I've been stumbling across a lot of metal bands that are throwing like saxophones and shit in, and it's fucking. Good.
Cliff Diver. You said, look, if you talk about big time bands with saxophones, you got to talk about Cliff Diver.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Local's very own.
Yep. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that's just plain and simple. So that's just how it evolved, and I started showing support, and because all these people being kind and everything, they just cool with me and everything. And so I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna continue to do this. And then, to the point where I would get sick, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Cause I'm constantly going all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then, when I start getting sick, I start noticing as I get older, I start noticing that it takes me longer to heal. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Because before, give a couple of weeks, but it seems like you get the side effects linger a little longer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially after there's something like the cold or the flu or something, kind of stuff, sinus infection or something. You can see that it kind of linger.
Yeah, it's like when Harakiri started picking up in popularity, that one year we played like almost a show every single fucking weekend, dude. I can't tell you how many times I got sick. And it's crazy. You never think of that shit. You're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to go to the show. Oh, shit, there's a show next weekend. Fuck yeah, there's a show next day. Fuck yeah, I'm going to go to all three of these. And like halfway through, you're like, God, I feel like shit. I must just be tired. And then by the end of the last show, you're like going home. You're like, oh God, fuck. Oh, why am I sweating? This was a country band.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's even for supporting. You know what I'm saying? Like people just like, you say, oh, this band's coming. Oh, snap, let's go to this one. You know, but here's the thing. On top of doing using your normal kind of stuff that you deal with daily using in life as is, you know what I'm saying? Like AJ, like you know what I'm saying, with you and your job. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even processing, and then you're not getting lack of sleep can cause you to be like that where you ain't got the energy, and to the point it makes you even more vulnerable to getting sick. You know, so that's when I started being smart. You know, that's when around this time I started being smart. I'm like, I'm gonna start kind of cutting back, and so I can have some time to where I can actually kind of chill. You know what I'm saying? And the winter time is the perfect time to do it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The winter time is the perfect time to do it.
Alrighty then. So I'm kind of jumping through these because the way these questions are based around specific types of things.
All right.
So you've answered quite a few of them with everything you just talked about. So I'm gonna jump ahead to this question here, Henry. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, not just where you're going to be, but what you would have accomplished by that time. Where do you see yourself at that point with everything you do and the support you provide to locals, the connections you make? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, honestly, I could actually probably see myself possibly in, possibly in a band, also like helping some more local bands, like with merch or running merch or even helping with loading or something like that. Because this helps speed up the process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting their stuff loaded up. You know what I'm saying? They can play the gig and enjoy the rest of the night. You know, so yeah, I probably see myself being like that and just being successful, but also still, helping out my family when I need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whenever it's needed, you know what I'm saying, still make time for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like still being successful, like in the music scene, still, you know what I'm saying, show love. Like even though I can be like not around the shows as much, like you'll probably see me like once every 3 weeks, maybe, or something like that. Maybe it may be a couple of months, but I guarantee you when you see me, it's gonna be same thing. It's gonna be nothing but love.
Yep.
You know what I'm
It's your
saying?
big old bear hugs that you give everybody.
The best goddamn hugs out there.
All right.
I will say, if you start a band, I will be the first one in there throwing down.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way,
He'd be
what I was working on, I sent to the host chat just so you guys. Can check
Look,
it out.
trust me, okay. Yeah, I know you talk about and I know you're talking about the mosh pits and stuff. But look, trust me, okay. I used to get involved with that when I was 300 pounds, because then you know what I'm saying, it was hard to try to knock me down. You know what I'm saying? But like, look, ever since I done lost that dang weight and stuff, trust me, you say, I got knocked down. I said, oh hell no, nope, I'm good. So every time I see a mosh pit going, I'm just like,
nope.
nah, I'm good. But every time I talk about get in that pit, I'm just like, no.
I'll throw you in, but I ain't going in.
As I take off my watch, as I start taking my watch, it's like, please don't. Please stop. Stop. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. I was looking, if I do this, I'm going to shove motherfuckers so dang hard, they're going to earn their freaking flyer miles. Like, I guess all y'all be hearing at the whole time. Oh, shit.
Yep, that's all you hear.
And for you, for both people too, just for kicks, I even added Super Mario Brothers to that shit.
All right.
And trust me, when I was 300 pounds and I was that dang heavy to where like they tried to just shove me, but I was just like an anchor, so I was able to just crush them, and have them dang near colliding with others. They just like, nope.
The fuck put a concrete wall here.
And plus two people, they know they stop. Like because I remember I was at this one show and these people were just mosh pitting. There was wasting beer all over the floor, you know, and yeah, and then next thing you know what I'm saying, this person ends up, I guess the whole melee had just having fun. They slip and they start falling. It's like almost like a tumble thing, like a domino effect. Everybody else start going down and stuff, and then next thing you know, he start grabbing my leg, and next thing you know, I get up, I'm just, what the? I'm just like that, and you should have seen people who's like,
oh shit, Henry's pissed.
Please don't hurt me. You know, you see while the musician's still playing, he's like, uh-oh, somebody about to get messed up.
Good luck. All right, so Henry, I'm going to ask you, I got 2 questions left for you, buddy. The first one is our fun question, as we like to call it. This is our fuck, marry, kill question. So we have 3 people on this list.
I forgot which ones were.
Yeah.
You have to pick one. You have to pick one to fuck, one to marry, one to kill. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right. Your 3 choices are Tiny Tim, Carol Baskin,
I remember now.
and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, we gave you some hard ones.
I don't even know. I'm like, for me, what none of them. Damn, you can get somebody that chance to pick you. At least give a motherfucker that knows somebody. Like, damn.
So if you don't know who these are, Tiny Tim was a singer and a ukulele player
Through the window.
who did the song "Tiptoe Through the Tulips." Carol Baskin, Tiger King.
That bitch.
That bitch killed her husband. And I can fucking prove it. So Carol Baskin from Tiger King. And then Willem Dafoe, he's played in a lot of movies. Most notably, he was Green Goblin in Spider-Man. He did that movie, The Lighthouse, with Robert Pattinson. So if that helps give you some idea of who these people are.
And the Spider-Man come out to play.
You nailed that one.
Gotcha.
Shit.
Oh, I think we broke him.
We might have.
Fuck, I'm right to say.
I'm too high for this shit.
You're damn right.
Fucking nailed that one on the head.
No, hey, but you forgot one thing. Bullshit. Damn. Fuck, I had to say
in a bottle.
Carol Baskin. Fuck. Mary would be. What's that dude? What's that third dude's name? William. I think it's like. What's it?
Willem Dafoe.
Something. Okay, thank you.
The Green Goblin.
And in the kill, we already know the last one to kill.
All right, so
You killing Carol?
so let me get this straight. You're gonna fuck Carol Baskin, marry Willem Dafoe, and kill Tiny Tim?
That's it.
I'm disappointed in you.
Man.
Hey,
gotta-
look,
Tiny Tim.
man, look, I remember choosing
I would've-
none of them.
I would have fucked Willem Dafoe. I heard that motherfucker's got a hog.
He's like, look, I just want to do it just to see it one time. All right.
only if he puts the goblin mask on.
Look, the reason I'm answering this question because apparently it's part of this damn podcast, and I'm forced to answer this. I'm forced to participate. I'm forced against my will to participate.
No, you are not. You stop that right now.
They hold me here at gunpoint. Oh my god. Oh my god! As soon as I said that, all I could think was from the scene from fucking Blazing Saddles with the new sheriff holding himself at gunpoint.
All right, Henry, I got one last question for you. Or, well, there's technically two questions, but in the interview segment, the last question we have for you. Now, you do play an instrument, is that correct?
Yes.
And what instrument is that?
That would be a 4-string bass.
Okay. What is your favorite type of bass to play?
Like brand, precision,
brand.
jazz, yada yada. Fretless.
And if you haven't got that deep yet, you haven't got that deep yet.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't even gotten there yet. I've just been kind of, go to the open jam nights when I can and just take my bass with me and kind of play that and kind of get a little affiliation with it along and just also learn alongside fellow and expert musicians. You know what I'm saying? And I think that right there and just being able to just do freestyle and stuff like that, I think that right there kind of, opens the door and stuff like that to where, you can really kind of get the feeling of the instrument and get to know it.
All right. Cool.
If it's groovy and it rumbles the taint, it's perfect.
Oh,
That's all it takes.
Gotta rumble the taint.
It's gotta rumble.
Well, trust me, the bass I have it's a jazz bass, so trust me,
it'll get that rumble.
You'll leave out a good tone. It'll leave out a good tone that can it'll leave out a good rumble. I can tell you that right now.
right in the gooch.
If my taint ain't rocking, my cock ain't coming.
All right. So we're going to round this out. We've got one last question for you here, Henry, but this is our final segment of the evening. We only do this when we have a guest such as yourself on the podcast. This is our tips segment. Now, the way that this specific segment works is that we're going to give you a chance. You can pick one of the three or pick one for each. This is our music, gear, and show tips segment. As always, though, ladies and gentlemen, the first tip is...
Don't suck.
Suck.
That is as a musician or as a person.
So, Henry, it is your choice. You can give a tip about music, you can give a tip about gear, or give a tip about shows. Or if you have a tip for all three, that's up to you. I'm going to leave it to you to make those decisions and give some tips out to our viewers, both on Facebook and YouTube here.
Sorry, I was recoiling.
Yeah, okay. As far as like tips, as far as like support, goes, I would say yes. Attend as much shows as possible, and I say not just one genre. You know what I'm saying? I don't say just stick to just like one kind of genre. You know, that you're comfortable with. Kind of branch out to others as well. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of get the feeling, just have a good time and stuff like that. And also by doing that and by showing your face, kind of participating in that, you're building a connection with the musicians. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is getting a connection. You know what I'm saying? And so if you ever wanted to like help out somebody that's trying to get a show and they need, bands, like, oh, well, I got this band here I need to talk to. So yeah, you can get
you've pitched people to my band and we've played shows with them.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, see, and I think that's how I kind of do it. And so every time if any band is hitting me up and they asking me they know any kind of bands, I know so many now where I'm just like, oh yeah, I can refer you to this band or this band or this band. Usually hit them up.
Yeah.
You need a good band to help out to fill a slot. Okay, hit up Off Division.
All right. Henry's the whole reason I knew about A Future to Remember. That's how we got him on the pod.
Okay.
Yeah, he brought him out to one of my band shows and introduced me to him. And like shortly after that, I messaged Taylor and I was like, "Hey, you want to come be a part of this podcast I'm doing?"
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to support, yeah, just go over there and have some fun. Hell, even take some pictures.
Hey, look, it's a wild
Keith.
Keith.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Keith. Keith. All right. Anyways, you were saying.
Yeah, you can even take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like that's the thing about places like Badass Renee's or the Vanguard. Like they have that nice lighting where if you take photos and stuff like that, it seems like it comes out great. And then of course, if you have a digital camera like most experts, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, then obviously you know what I'm saying it's gonna be come out so dang good that it's gonna attract the band's attention. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get their attention. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna start, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you ever take some more pictures of our band? You know, next thing you know, you right there, you end up becoming that band's photographer.
Yep.
You know, you say one leads to another. It's like a pattern.
It's a beautiful thing, this community. If you get out and just go to shows. I don't
and that's the thing too, and just be open minded. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by be open minded as far as like genre of music. That's what I mean. Like usually like we all got our genres that we're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? That we enjoy, that we listen to day to day. You know what I'm saying? And some of it may not be what most people are. You know what I'm saying? It may not be what some people listen to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we all got our kind of genres that we're comfortable with. But sometimes we do need to branch out.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I kind of did. Now I'm into this like this synth wave kind of stuff, and it's kind of got that 80s vibe too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
and
it's so much fun. It's always so much fun listening to those bands.
See, like in James, I sent you
Oh,
some.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have.
Too. You know what I'm saying? And so that's you see that right there. Just being open minded, it opens the door. You know what I'm saying? It opens the door, it unlocks into where you know what I'm saying, you get a new sense of things, and you even start paying attention. You start paying attention to the instruments, and you start noticing stuff. And then when you watch music video and stuff, you're thinking, okay, it's this kind of instrument, and then it gets your attention.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that you know what I'm saying, that right there enables you to connect, you know what I'm saying, with the bands themselves. Kind of build a little friendship right there, build a little bond. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about right there. And so, and when you're able to go and support them in person, you know what I'm saying, that takes that bond to another level. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually get a chance to actually talk to them, get to know them, and you know, they get to know you in the process as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a win-win, you know. And great for marketing as well, great for promotion as well. You know,
see, that's the beauty of this scene, man. Like you pop out at a show, like that was the whole reason I got into the local music scene. I just randomly one day got on Facebook, saw a band called Outline and Color was playing a show with some bands from out of town. I was like, I've never heard of a single fucking person on this bill. And I looked at my sister and I go, hey, do you want to go to a concert? And she was like, I've never gone to a concert. I'm like, it's fine. It's just a bunch of locals. It'll be great. I'll buy your ticket. We'll go. Saw Outline and Keller, fell in love with the music scene because of them. Then every weekend after that, when I lived with my parents, I was like, hey, I'm going to Tulsa. Where are you going? I don't know. I saw a show. I'm going to go to that. No, I made a lot of friends. And because of that, well, actually, because of Daddy here, I knew her and she knew I sang and played guitar. And that's how I met Gunk. And now this is how I've met everybody.
Yep.
It's crazy. Like I started going to shows and I really wanted to get into the local music scene, and now here I am.
At the end of the day, Henry's just saying, branch out.
Make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like exactly. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he ain't got to go to shows on a daily. You're like, you ain't really got to go on a daily. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But you know what I'm saying, just at least branch out and stuff like that, get connections, because you never know. You may end up building a bond stuff to where it end up being like family almost.
Yeah,
you know,
the number one thing that I try to tell people, if you see a random show and you've never heard of a single band that's on there, give it a shot. You never know what you're going to find here in Tulsa. You could pop in and the first song that you hear from the first band playing, you're like, I just found my new favorite band.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Like Bradley Lestarch, like he told me, like he said that, like you know, I go and show support. Like I go and I show support. I may not like their style of music, he said, but I still go and I support the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And then as far as like instruments go, as far as like gear instrument go, I say best thing if you want to know the instrument, go to open jam nights. You know what I'm saying? Community jam nights. You know what I'm saying? Go to that. Usually they'll have the instruments already set up, usually ready to go. Just give it a shot, usually get a feel for it.
Have
And
fun.
like I said, beauty part, you can come up with something off the fly, freestyle it, and along with fellow musicians and stuff, and just learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Get the feel of the instrument and just learn and come up with something. You're saying like great, come up with something new. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And then just
also-
kind of study up on the notes and all this stuff. That's important stuff.
To kind of add to what he said, like if you go do that and you realize, oh, I really like playing bass, or guitar's really interesting, or wow, I didn't really know I could sing that well.
Yeah, or like, oh,
Go-
I didn't know I can play drums this well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go to a music store. Like
Yeah.
after that, go to a music store, plan something out. Like I want to buy a drum kit. Go talk to them. Be like, hey, I went to an open jam. I had some fun playing the drums. Do you have any like suggestions on beginner kits? They'll point you in the direction of something that's affordable that you could put on layaway or pay off.
Yep.
Hi, sister. I know.
Yeah,
I
and
love you a
same
lot.
goes for like solo artists or acoustic artists. You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to get out there, they want to play what they feel. I say go to open mics. You know what I'm saying? You say
Yep.
open jam nights too. Yes. You saying go to open
Go get them.
open mics. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Showcase you and showcase your talent and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's how you want to play. You want to play in front of a live crowd, get that experience. Go out to open mics. You know what I'm
Moral of
saying?
the
Like
story.
if you want that band experience, you know what I'm saying? You want that full band experience and kind of crowd experience, then yeah, open jam night, use community jam nights, go to those.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Moral of the story: take a chance.
That's all it
Mhm.
takes. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and intervene here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this week's episode. We want to give a huge thank you to Henry for joining us this evening. Let's give him a round of applause here.
Ooh, big head.
Woo! And I always want to thank my co-hosts, Nomatar, DaddiLlama, Kl7ch, and the Baloney Man who is playing. I really hope that is a dog that you
I'm
are.
slapping her belly.
Okay, thank you. I want to thank my co-hosts for joining me. As always, guys,
Baloney Man.
if you're watching here on Facebook, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with your
Llama.
friends. It's only going to be up for a short time before it's only going to be on YouTube. Follow the page. Share it with your friends. Get them to, check us out. Make sure to go check out the merch store at tpublic.com. Just look up gunkPunk's Backstage Podcast. As for our viewers on YouTube,
Shut the fuck up, you piece
Shut
of
the
shit.
fuck up.
I'll fucking fight your grandmother.
in reality, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's free. If you guys have a suggestion for us on a top 3 choice or a cover or a song that we should look into covers for, anything, any suggestions you guys have, if you go to the Facebook page, in the About section, there is an email. Click the email. Send us an email. We're checking it. We're looking for information. If you have an artist you think we should get on here to interview, send us
about them.
Yeah, tell us. You can
We'll look 'em
message the
out.
page. You can email us. Any of those options. We'll get the information. We'll go over it. We'll reach out. We'll go from there. I've said it in the past. I'll say it again. If you send us an email and you're like, hey, I want you to do this top 3, if you want us to mention you, say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'd like you to mention me. This is my suggestion for your top 3. And we'll say,
Put
hey,
it up top.
like, for instance, if Henry emailed us and said, hey, I want you to do a top 3 of somebody give me something to go off of here.
Best bass players.
Top
just
3 best
do that.
bass players. I'm like, so we got this suggestion from Henry Milton. He said we should look up the top 3 bass players. This is everybody's top 3. And that's exactly how we would do it for you guys.
Or
So
right up top, you can be like, "Hey, I have a suggestion. Don't worry about mentioning me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to say my name. Then we'll say, hey, we were suggested by a viewer through email. Yada yada yada.
So we want to make sure you guys understand this isn't just us. We want you guys to give us suggestions too. We're more than willing to give you a shout out. So definitely hit us up. We're more than happy to get the information. But again, Henry, thank you so much for joining us and hanging out. It's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you to all of our viewers for hanging out with us and watching the episode. Thank you to my co-hosts for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week. Until then. Ooh.
Locals, send us your music.
Yes.
Send us Don't be afraid. If you can't get a hold of me on Facebook, like Messenger, whatever, or Instagram, if you're on there as well, send it to the email. Like if you're like, well, I don't have him on Facebook or anything like that, email it to us. He will post it in. I have a channel exclusively here for the shows that I find.
Yeah, if you've got
Like,
a
we will
flyer,
post
send it.
there, and I will tell you. I will tell everyone that listens about your show coming up. I don't care what genre you are. Let me know. We don't care what genre of music you play. Send it to us. If you just release something, Gnome will shout it out. He'll give it a listen.
Yep. But thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Later, fuckers.